playing what? Is everyone just playing what they already were?
Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Today I'll be playing some Stellaris with
Depends
my
mostly on
friends,
Bask, because
Necro
we agreed on me
Voltage,
taking the planet
and
last
also
time and
Senru and
Bask doing it the
Vlathis.
next time. It depends if they want to count the game that died or early or not. I am fine either way.
I wasn't going to be playing a planet regardless, so pop off.
Okay. Then I will probably bring back the same nation, because game that dies less than a third into it isn't really a adequate test of a nation, in my opinion.
So I'll be making a Void Dweller build. Will be some space clowns. We'll have very brittle bones. We cannot
I can
survive on
enable
a
force
planet.
spawning on the few nations that still work in this version from my list. I wonder if that actually spawns it
It
in
doesn't.
multiplayer. Okay.
Unless you're the host, it does not.
Okay. Kinda thought so, but was wondering.
So
I guess
Nico
probably I'd
over
have to like
here. I'm back.
welcome back.
welcome back.
I see Nico over here trying to slyly pet that cat.
Exactly.
I think Nico is petting your head by the appearance.
Waggling my ears.
They're wiggling you.
My, my floppy ears. Or trying to grab the halo of light that's behind my head. But it's light. You have to have forces to grab that. Did we win?
Yeah.
Yep.
We're all the same number?
Yep.
Yippee!
Like I thought it was Sandy to fix.
Nothing happened.
Do some decentralized R&D, and
Cat.
we will be a bit
Yeah. We gotta
motherfucking
play as our
delicious.
streamer avatars, obviously.
True.
Oh, I have to create the Necros mod.
Probably, yeah.
So many options here. Catalog index, industrial production core, autonomous service grid.
True, there
I
are
could
a
also
lot
make
of
a whole new
options.
ray.
Better not forget to delete your ship prefix and change it to something other than ISS. It's important for metagame strategies.
Is it now?
Yeah, I would never forget to do that. I'm definitely not going back and fixing that right this second.
Yeah, that'd be silly.
It would be silly. So we're gonna be some natural engineers, and thrifty, quick learners, and talented. And for the last trait, we'll pick up traditional for that bonus unity. And actually, I'm gonna go back to this. We're gonna be a corpo, because corpos are fun. We'll try this. We will be the void jesters. And we'll have spaces, so you like it. And we'll be using this clown name, because honk honk. Will be the carnival. And actually, the homeworld will be the circus. Oh, it doesn't matter, so we'll go Cybernetic City.
As a rogue servitor, should it behoove me to make people migrate to me
We've got augmentations that haven't even hit the black market yet.
and turn them
Safety
into
tested for cowards.
pampered
Let's get rewired.
little baboos?
Seems like a
What do you
good idea.
mean migrate?
We establish migration between.
You
You
can't.
can't because you're a hive mind.
Sad. I can't get their pops.
Well, you can, just not through migration treaties.
What about as
You'd have to-
refugees?
Yes.
Interesting.
You can also, there's an ascension perk or whatever it's called when you finish a talent tree to get the abduction bombardment style, and you'll just steal pops off of planets.
That
And
doesn't
make
seem
them
very
come be in
nice.
my. Yeah, but they don't know what they need. They need to be in raised gay babies who
Hmm.
they need and want to be pampered. It's a better life than they were living before.
Intriguing.
Is it?
I don't know. Is it?
Should I do it?
I don't know. Should you?
It's what everyone wants.
Dubious on these claims, but I think it could be nifty. And I think I will be...
There. We'll see if this Origin's any fun. I've never played it before.
this appealing and marketable clown from Monster Prom.
Oh yeah, Bask was talking about streamers joining the slots. Not possible, considering one of our mods is hidden and only certain people can subscribe to it.
I mean, yes, obviously not this game. But, I mean, in the future, it could be a thing that streamers could do, and then, we could just not have that mod.
Rip, not having that mod.
Oh no!
What mod is it?
The Vlathis TTRPG mod.
How do I
Oh, I mean, I
upgrade
could
that?
just
No.
play it up if that was the issue.
I think it's both that one and the one Necro uploaded, the demons.
I could unprivate it, but
Necro doesn't even want to play with viewers. Viewers are awful. They would backstab everyone.
oh yeah, no, I don't play with the riffraff.
I would play with the riffraff.
The riffraff.
Yeah, exactly. You must impress them.
Yeah, impress them by never interacting with them. Outside of chat, no, they stay in that box.
You're afraid of them.
Afraid of certain things, yes.
The new start, so I gotta read what it says.
Gonna do a quick little starting play, make some science ships, do our researches. Early torpedoes, that's pretty good.
Okay. Anyone need to do anything still before I unpause?
Once.
I'm chilling.
Get
Here,
mine.
you can read the first paragraph of my origin.
I see.
The cats have always been hunters.
Okay, I think I'm set up.
Oh, is Necro also gonna stream Stellaris?
No,
Let's see.
Why not?
don't wanna.
There's a different type of setup. Okay, is everyone ready to unpause it?
Yeah,
Yep, I'm ready.
soul reads.
I won't because I'm just gonna get stream sniped anyways.
Well, at least by Sen.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll go do that then.
that's not very nice.
Can't stream snipe me!
Bask isn't gonna soul read people, then I should just stream snipe. Just like Necro probably is.
The world may never know.
I mean, I know.
Yummy. We found alien life. They look tasty.
Anyways,
Yeah, Basque is definitely in the Void Sea Nebula. Gotta be.
why would you do that to me, Necro? Why would you do that to me, Necro? Why would you stream snipe me?
I had to do it.
So
True.
rude. So rude.
Sen was taunting me.
True. Necro definitely didn't just say whatever and lie. Who would
I would
lie on the
never
internet?
lie.
Yeah, they would never lie. They have honor and dignity.
That reminds me of this time earlier this week. Someone accused me of gaslighting, but I don't know what that is, and I don't think it's a real thing. I don't have any gas, thank you very much.
I don't know. I think that's what you said you had to come home from work for.
No, it was because there was liquid passing through a hole that it shouldn't, and giving me chemical burns.
So it was lighting gas. Got it.
Well, no, it was liquid.
Fascinating.
That's a different state of matter. If it had gone any hotter, I think it would have gone. It was have sublimated and gone straight from liquid to plasma.
Fascinating.
Build job complete.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think the process of sublimating is pretty fascinating in and of itself.
We do need more alloy. More alloy. Got it. Since alloy is delicious and scrummy.
Agenda available. They sure like to keep up appearances.
I did post about
We've
not
constructed
streaming
something
tonight for the
gamers.
reason of
New console agendas on
doing
deck.
Stellaris with the Chooms. So, in the event that I ever get interest in it, maybe I'll start streaming Stellaris in that event.
Ah, I see. So you're not streaming just because you don't like the game that much.
I mean, it's fine.
People will drop into Necro's stream and call him a misplay.
Yeah, rude people would bully me.
True. Well, I think that will happen here. Have you considered that? Have you considered that you're gonna get bullied regardless?
No,
Going
Sen
forward,
doesn't
Hector.
know what I'm doing right now, so Sen can't bully me.
That's true.
True. Unlike some people who are in certain parts of the galaxy that may or may not be where Necro said.
No, it's
True.
exactly where I said. I stream sniped.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
system's secrets are ours.
I never lie either, especially when I'm stream sniping.
Precisely. I mean, it's very simple.
Stupid Trin
Fascinating.
Cat, my new scientist.
Building districts
This
on
system's secrets are ours.
habitats is bad. You have to use metal. Gross.
We've data mined this system dry.
Oh, you should have been an organic ships. Then it probably uses food.
Well, I didn't want to because organic orbital habitats don't feel. They feel silly to me in my brain.
Sounds fun, but I have to make it work with the lore. I think I might make it part of the demons have organic ships. I think that'd be cool if the ships were just bigger demons.
Yeah.
Seems like something demons would do.
As long as the lore makes sense, I can get behind it.
Yeah, and it's just not these clowns. These clowns don't feel like organic ships.
Clowns with organic ships would be pretty hype, I think.
They do exist. It's just not these clowns, you feel?
This planet does like organic ships.
Build job complete.
Yeah, that checks out.
I don't think you can be a planet and not be organic ships.
You can't.
Well, if you're a machine world, oh man, that'd be so cool if you could be a machine world planet. Oh,
I mean, technically, you can. You're just not as an origin. You'd have to do a thing.
I see.
So what you'd have to do is start with the machine world origin trait, and then do the evolution where you become holograms, and then it's basically the same origin.
Except holograms are silly and kind of just obliterate two of your aspects to make you really go to that one, which I don't think is that good.
Oh yeah, the digital pops. I was going to do that, but I wanted to make the Yasui mod because that would be very thematic for Yasui.
Yeah,
Wah.
be good.
Alright, well, I'll tell you the star system near me, and that'll be your hint.
Fascinating.
It's weird.
Weird.
Yep. So if you find that star system, you've found basically my capital.
This system's secrets are ours. We've data mined this system dry. The system has been cased. Build job complete.
We do just straight be chillin'. Being chillin'. I wonder. Maybe it's just bioships have kind of
Time for
just
some new
power-crept metal ships, like, entirely.
Power crab?
Power-crept.
Creep?
Power creep.
Yeah, power-creeped.
I need to test it more. I'm not sure if they get like as the individually strong ships, like the battleships and stuff. I'm
They
not
do.
sure if they're top ones. Are they like as strong as that? I wasn't sure
Yes.
because
In fact, the battleship gets 2 giga cannons instead of 1.
that would be Pretty, yeah,
Like-
I don't know then. I mean,
What are the downsides?
the thing I
Good
was,
job in the situation log.
They take longer to produce unless you produce them as babies and make them grow.
Ah, I see.
guess that makes sense. I did notice it was, seemed slower than I remembered, so that would kind of explain why. But I do kind of feel like that's in most cases not as bad of a downside, because the other thing was the
New job in the
bigger
situation
ones
log.
aren't more of your fleet capacity. At least it didn't seem like they were.
Older
Build
ones
job
are
complete.
not, but bigger ones are. You just might not have unlocked battleships.
That could be. I noticed like I was only getting basically older one unlocks. Like I start with 2 types, and then it
Yeah, you
unlocks.
start basically with corvettes and destroyers. And then
Interesting.
eventually you unlock the cruisers and their carrier ships, and then you unlock stingers, and those are the battleships. And then they didn't come up with creative names for any of the specialty ships, so it's just Titan, Juggernaut, whatever the other thing, the Planet Cracker is.
Colossus.
Interesting. That makes more
Right.
sense then. I I guess I got 0 ship upgrades last game of that line then, because I just got mature and like
Game
elder versions of the starting 2.
Yeah.
But I guess if the next it's
New
not,
job in the situation
if I start
log.
with basically destroyers, then that's not until cruisers, which is
We've constructed
I would
something
always
game
get
changing.
cruisers before mid game, so I guess that's not that weird. I mean, I also didn't get any Starbase upgrades, so my research luck was just not the best either.
Trace complete. We got him. The system has been cased. The system has been cased. We've constructed something game changing.
That is a good, nice thing to have just starting off.
Cat's here. She said hi.
She said meow.
We've constructed. We've constructed something game-changing.
I might have forgotten to increase the amount of civilizations, so this might be a very empty galaxy.
Womp womp. That
It's
just
fine, it just
means,
means we'll get some very big ones.
yeah, very big. Surely.
That's bad for Vlathis, since being a planet is more about being a tall empire than a wide empire.
And it
The
is
system
also
has been
bad for me,
cased.
since, Void Dwellers also want to be tall.
I mean, that doesn't matter as much for you. It's not like you can colonize planets.
That's
The
true.
system has been cased.
Are you doing the thing where you're a bird and have hollow bones?
I did. So yes, I would immediately collapse and die if I went on a planet.
I was just curious if that was the thing you're trying, because you talked about it.
Build job complete.
Yep, I have hollow bones. I also have the crippling need for alloy.
That's unfortunate.
It's just how Void Dwellers go.
I don't know. I was almost tempted to be a void dweller that uses organic ships to see how that turns out.
True. Void Dwellers that don't have bioships. It might be less burdensome if you have bioships.
Then you just build your homes with food, like a normal person.
I'm not sure about that.
Listen, if your house isn't delicious, what's even the point? I've played enough RimWorld
Time
to
for some new
know
chrome.
the only thing that you build your houses out of is bones.
Average witch behavior.
Mighty Hunter.
Living in a house you can eat.
Time for some new
Yeah.
chrome.
You just chew on the bones. They're delicious. They're like little snacks. Cat's here. She agrees. She loves little snacks.
Build job complete.
Does she now?
We've data mined this system dry. New job in the situation log.
Oh, hi. Welcome to my stream.
We've data mined this system dry.
Hold up. Let me see.
One thing I'm kind of sad about the update is I can't just have generic resource worlds. Can't just make it so it builds all kinds of stuff. Uh-oh.
Oh, uh-oh.
I'll copy this message. I don't think this error message is a bad one, so we'll resync.
Are you, in my stream, Sen, or did you leave that?
I've not been in your stream.
Okay.
But you said you could tell if I was in your stream. Why?
I lied.
Only I'm stream sniping. Otherwise, how would I have known that Nico was wiggling my avatar's ears?
Exactly. So, yeah, welcome to stream, dude, but, sorry, not sorry. Don't feel quite comfortable with adding you on Discord. I, tend to stream around Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Roughly.
Also gonna make a save point right here, just in case.
Build job complete.
Ruh-roh.
Ooh, we might be crashing the hell out. It has just dawned on me that I forgot to turn my model on.
Rip.
So, I'm gonna go amend that real quick while we have the jank.
Perfect time to crash out.
Alright, well. See if the game works. No, grab a drink.
The system has been cased.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Fun.
So it just looks like the multiplayer Stellaris is just stinky.
Get embodied in here.
This has happened before. There's another solution.
You know?
Yeah, it could also be Sen's internet because that's been a problem sometimes too.
No, that would be the problem this time.
Hmm.
Everyone close Stellaris and restart Stellaris, and I'll reload the game.
Okay.
Okay.
Because sometimes that's how it be.
So, a quick jank intermission, and we should be doing better now. Soon, TM.
Sometimes it just be like that.
Because if the game's not actually crashing, and it's just that desync, it might just be a desync loop, and we gotta reset.
When in doubt, turn it off and turn it back on.
And if this doesn't work, then we weren't too far in. We can just start a new game and have more people show
Oh
up in
man.
the universe.
Yeah, and like have me not lose a scientist super on, which stunted my growth.
I thought I was gonna pivot into a Hollow Knight stream, but nor, it seems.
It's too early to give up.
Well, I wouldn't be inclined to normally, but it's just, we've had issues, what, 2 games in a row now?
Yeah, it's only 2 games. In baseball, it's at
Okay,
least 3
the game's
strikes
up.
before you're out.
I suppose.
And who doesn't love baseball? Me. I would only ever watch baseball if it was anime.
True.
What if baseball was also ping pong?
Yeah, who even likes
Well,
sports?
ping pong is a lot cooler because it's faster and it can hold my attention better.
What if it was 2 guys at a table and they had bats and they had to hit the ball back and forth, and if it flies off the table, someone behind them has to catch it?
It'd be kind of
And then
cute.
I love requesting hot join.
and then if you knock the ball out, then you get a sprint to the bases.
Oh my. Hot
Yeah,
joiners
so
in your area?
Yeah, hot joiners in my area. Looking to join this game of Stellaris.
I'm blushing.
Yeah, blush. Feel that blood
And there's an
surge
umpire.
through. Yeah, there's an
Yeah.
The umpire yells at people and is like, "You're out of here." And you have whole ping pong teams where you like sit on the bench until it's your turn to hit.
No, they just have like a bench full of support people who just like cheer them on. They only sit on the bench.
I don't know. I think a full like baseball ping pong team might be something.
yeah, and there's 2 diamonds. And it forms like a double diamond, number 8 infinity symbol.
Double diamonds.
Double diamonds. Imagine having 2 more rails. That would be crazy.
That would be
Oh.
crazy.
So that's why we were crashing. Vlathis decided to change.
Eh?
Huh. I guess that probably does.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, that actually makes sense. I am puzzling over why my mod list changed mid Stellaris.
have you considered that you're haunted?
Yeah, I think that's a good explanation, actually, is I am haunted.
Everyone
Maybe
else is D749.
fully,
Presumably, since you were joining the game.
Toyokoto.
Everyone except Vlathis was request to join.
Yippee!
yeah, I was waiting for the game to get up, then realized people were joining, then realized it changed somehow. So, let me do the thing where I reinstall all the mods and hope that helps, because that would probably be the best solution.
2875. What a good year. I presume.
I'm gonna hold you to that. When I'm
I'll
old and
try.
28
decrepit, I'm gonna hold you to that. And if it's
In
bad,
850 years, we'll all meet up and discuss if it was a correct prediction.
and if it was a wrong prediction, I put a cap in Necro.
Oh, giving me a hat? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that with my blicky.
A nice hat.
Yeah.
Oh, with a blicky on the hat? Oh, man. Oh, I'm kind of feeling honored, even if I'm wrong.
Well, you get
I
a
could shoot so many people with a blicky hat.
blicky hat if you're right. If you're wrong, well, you get something else.
A
There-
burrito.
There's still a blicky hat involved, though.
Someone else gets the blicky hat, and I get the disappointment of watching them wear it.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
Well, I guess I'll just have to become a dictator after my presidential run in 2028. That way I can make the future great again.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, if I'm a dictator of the proletariat, nothing can go wrong.
Surely. Surely.
JD Pond Necro, it'll be great.
Fascinating.
If Necro tries to join, I'll let Bask and Necro just sit in the pause screen.
Oh, oh joy, I love the pause screen so much.
So instead of having fascinating hot join gameplay, we can have fascinating pause screen gameplay? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one.
Man, I don't know. I might be into it. I'm debating it right now.
Viewers at home, do you want to look at the pause screen or do you want to look at requesting hot join?
Yeah, what do our little pog champs want?
Yeah, what do the viewers at home want? If they
Increase
say,
engagement now.
yeah, exactly. Increase my engagement, my little pog champs.
Although I will say Bask streaming while I'm trying to host Stellaris probably doesn't help me hosting Stellaris.
Oh yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah,
Raffle.
that actually probably wouldn't help. Womp womp.
But the problem we've identified is that something changed on Vlathis' side, and not
True.
necessarily a network error.
True.
Until we troubleshoot further, which I trust the chefs in the kitchen to do, because I am but a pampered overlord.
The viewers at home had no opinion, so I assume they want to remain on the hot join.
I like seeing this odd joining action. Well, I'm gonna have to get in on it, but Luckily, no one can see my screen.
Rude. The viewers at home, Sen. Look what you've done to them. Now they have to look at hot transferring save action. This is no good. No good at all.
You know what is good though?
Hmm?
You want to know what is good though?
Hmm?
That new flavor of Sprite. It's pretty tasty. You want to try it?
What flavor Sprite is it?
With cherry.
Alright.
Live cherry Sprite reaction.
True live cherry Sprite reaction gameplay.
Between this session and next session of Stellaris, maybe I'll upgrade the demons to be toxoids and work on Morbians versus Mobians.
Cherry Sprite. Let's see. It was alright.
Oh, hey. Vlathis
Cherry
showed
Sprite
up.
is hard.
Now we just need Necro.
Oh, everyone's here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
except Necro.
Except Necro.
I don't know. Seems kind of sus. I think I was there the whole time.
Alright, fingers crossed. Vlathis fixed the issue. They were different.
Surely.
Seems like it.
Otherwise, if we continue to have the issues, then I'm gonna pivot into some Hollow Knight gameplay.
No issues.
No issues yet.
It'll be fun.
Gonna force me to
then-
play Detroit Become Human SMH.
No, it's gonna be Necro Vlathis Senru Monster Prom stream. We'll just not include Bask.
Oh, okay then. I mean,
Wow.
wow.
That's what Bask wanted. They said they didn't want to play this. They wanted to pivot to a different thing.
I didn't want to, I just didn't want to spend so much time janking on one game.
This is what Stellaris is about, is the jank.
That's true.
Yeah.
The jank is
Although, if we
lovely.
keep desyncing, I'm gonna blame Bask for
Why?
stealing all my internet.
Why?
Well,
You're stealing all my internet.
It's tasty.
There. It says everyone's here. I'm gonna unpause the game.
Build job complete. This system's secrets are ours.
The propaganda station. You love the propaganda station. Oh boy. 15. Only 15 influence left.
External uplink established.
Oh hey, the artisan trope. Artisan trope. Oh wow, all of these planets I don't care about. Fascinating. We have no reason not to support him.
We've data mined this system dry. Time for some new chrome.
When I meet Basque, I need to nibble on a few of their clowns for science.
Nibble.
I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure you can have the clown burgers.
Like a nibbler.
I just, bite your ankles just a little bit, just to have a little taste.
Nuh-uh.
Fine, then I won't share my species with you.
I don't need
Hmm.
them.
But they're going to be the masterpiece of the galaxy. They're going to
Mm,
have every racial trait, all of them.
I'm not sure about that one.
We don't like eugenics.
Yeah,
Oh, it's not eugenics. It's evolving through eating.
you're straight up snarfing?
Yeah,
We've data mined this
we're
system dry.
eating, being mighty hunters. The mightiest hunters become what they eat. Don't you want me to have clown
Agenda
DNA?
available. They sure like to keep up appearances.
I'll get a little clown hat and a little clown nose. And get clown powers just like Kirby if Kirby ate a clown.
Nah, also that did happen in one of the Kirby games. Kirby got clown powers. Oh, I need to
Yeah,
add
is
that
Kirby in your clown mod?
No, because I didn't think of that.
Rip.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Wowie zowie, we constructed something game-changing.
Didn't realize you had 3 half dates.
Sorry about that. My mother decided to break the 4th law. Big gringo over there.
Also, just like RimWorld, my entire economy is based off of food.
Wowie jowie.
The system has been cased.
You're a cook?
Everything. Yeah. We trade in blocks of cheese.
This
Just
system's
big
secrets are
wheels
ours.
of it.
Gordon Gamsey?
Could be.
Gamsey.
Yeah, Gordon Gamsey.
Fascinating.
Ham's blood.
Could be.
Worms. Worms.
Time for some new chrome.
Fascinating.
Build job complete. We've data mined this system dry. Build job complete. New council agendas on deck. Build job complete. We've got alien roamers on the grid.
Yo, we found tasty space soup.
Space soup.
We gave it a little lick. It was pretty good.
Fascinating.
So,
Now we're sprinting towards the future.
after having nice soup,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works, don't you know?
I've had some pretty good soup that made me feel like I was making progress, so
The system has been cased.
not tonight, but in my life from time to time.
Build job complete. Game-changing upgrades incoming. Build job complete.
Oh boy.
Game-changing upgrades
Food
incoming.
surplus. My favorite. Genome mapping. Yippee!
The system has been cased. New job in the situation log. Time for some new chrome.
We evolved again.
Wowie, zowie.
Yowie zowie.
Basque ate a weird tomato and now they're an elephant. That's why they keep saying that.
I'm not sure about that one, Chief.
Yowie zowie.
Pretty sure that's what happens when Mario eats the tomato.
Yowie zowie.
True, that is what Mario says. He does say Yowie Zoe.
Yeah, I remember. He's like, Yowie
External
zowie.
uplink established.
So true.
Build job complete.
Yowie zowie, Luigi, you just capped that CEO.
True. Luigi. Free my boy Luigi.
So real.
Oh no. One of my colonies named Los Gatos is bleeding.
You should look it up.
I mean, I already know what it is. I just think it's bad that Los Gatos is bleeding.
You
The
should look it
rivers
up.
run red with blood.
Well, then drink it.
Cat on cat violence.
That's a pretty good thing to do, is just drink blood.
See? Exactly. I'm right.
I think drinking Ather is arguably more efficient because most beings don't even notice they're being drained of it.
Wowie.
Rude. Why would you drink the glamour out of the Fae?
They're bad.
It's tasty.
Rude.
We've constructed something game-changing. New job in the situation log.
Just stop being delicious.
New job in the situation.
You know what plants do to avoid getting eaten by predators? They stop being delicious. They start developing some tastes that maybe the predators won't enjoy, you know?
You know
Yeah.
what Fae did to stop being delicious? They went extinct, and then the technocracy took over. Is that what you want?
Well, I mean, I'm not specifically eating Fae.
I'm not sure that's true.
I mean, it's pretty heavily correlated.
I mean, the Fae aren't gone in Chronicles of Darkness. It's just they're in it, they exist differently.
Sometimes we eat werewolves or vampires. They're also yummy. Or ghosts. Or regular living people who are just walking around minding their own business.
But not clowns. Winning.
I mean, sometimes clowns.
But
Time for some new crow.
If I have to make a hunter, I'm gonna hunt clowns and Hunter the Vigil.
that's not very nice.
Specifically make a purophobic person and they hunt clowns.
That's not very nice.
Seems rather aggressive, but you know, I can't say no. I'm only the DM. I very rarely say no. It'd have to be a personal attack on me, really.
External uplink established.
But my character will be a clown.
I guess they won't now.
No, if it is, that's how it has to be. If we have to immediately party on party violence. That's how it has to be.
PvP?
Yeah, immediately.
Could be fun. Could be a good way to resolve things.
So, I mean, the
Yeah.
resolution is one of us murders the other.
It might not be.
Yeah, and then I get to re-roll a magical girl.
Booting up a new colony.
I'm not sure that's how that works.
It depends on if the other hunters join anyone else's team, because hunters really shine when they work together.
Yeah, I mean, hunters work with hunters.
But
Can I
hear me
get a
out.
quick pause? I just need to refill my beverage.
Your beverage.
5 minutes tops.
But hear me out. What if I played a magical girl and she was like in her 40s and wore pants?
I
40
don't
is the new
know.
14, Bask.
I mean, have you considered that my hunter will in fact just be like 16 or something? You gotta start him young. They're have small.
40 is the new 14.
Yeah, but you gotta start them young so that they can fit in small spaces and crawl around and light vampires on fire. I sure do love finding all these planets that I can't do anything with.
That's not true. You can plan for them in the future. They could all be planet cracked.
Oh, true. We don't like planets here. And also, as I said, that I did find a planet I could do something with, I guess. It
Wait,
would.
you just say about planets?
Then I'll get rid of
We
them.
don't like them.
We don't like them here. You know what
I
we
mean, I
like?
can't eat a planet.
Orbital habitats.
Now those I can eat. We'll sneak right up in them and gobble them.
Orbital habitats?
All those clowns. Yeah, all the clowns. We'll eat them up.
I don't think so. I don't think so, Buster.
I may or may not also be shapeshifters, so you won't even know when I eat you.
We'll know. We'll know.
Will you, though? What if I just replace your friend with another clown?
You no such thing. We're a very smart people.
Oh, do you have the biometric data scan?
Yeah.
That way, you make sure no one can not have an ID.
Yeah. Okay. I found like the one downside to being a void dweller with hollow bones is that if you do find like a Gaia planet or a relic world, you'll do bad on it. But I guess you would do bad regardless because yeah. Never mind.
There, I'll spoil this. I'm glad they updated how species work, so this would be a nightmare background.
Oh yeah, that would be a nightmare background. I was gonna ask why are you thrifty, but then I remembered you probably got it randomly.
Yeah, I started with nothing. You can see my original cats.
Well, you started with nothing except the negative traits you had to take.
True.
I've seen you kind of using Niacent Sage a bit. Is it not that bad?
I don't mind it.
Fascinating.
It makes all your colonies start slower, but
Once
then
you
it
get
doesn't matter.
once you get going, you get going.
Yeah, after 5 years, then it's literally no different.
True, but the first years can be important.
Okay, I am back.
Whippa.
Welcome back.
That, and it's really funny to imagine cats just being dumb cats for the first 5 years of their life, and then they're like, oh, wait, I gotta be a contributing member of the hive mind cat society.
To be fair, I think it's also just being incapable and stupid and smelly.
Yeah, like children.
Exactly.
These contacts aren't your standard users.
For the first 5 years.
That, and if you know how to build zoos, then you can put the children in the zoos, and that just is a bonus.
That would be pretty silly.
Colony established. Free real estate. Preem.
Colony established. Free real estate. Preem.
Game-changing upgrades incoming. The system has been cased.
Hmm.
These contacts aren't your standard users. Trace complete. We got him. External uplink established. We've got alien roamers on the grid.
Funny. I'm extremely adaptive now.
Seems like a good thing.
Booting up a new colony. New augments research. Strap in. Time for some new chrome. Our network just got a fresh hub. Time for some new chrome. Build job complete. Build job complete.
There's a bit of quiet. It's just not much is going on here.
New job in the situation log. New council agendas on deck. New augments research. Strap in. Build job complete. External uplink established. This system's secrets are ours. Booting up a new colony. We've constructed something game-changing. Another firewall cracked. New game-changing upgrades incoming.
Rip, I found some aliens, and they said they would rather be eaten alive than be my friend.
Rip. Eat them alive.
And they're xenophiles, which makes it all the more ironic.
He knows that, aren't you?
Trace complete. We got him. New job in the situation log. External uplink established.
Oh, I just discovered something terrifying.
Oh,
We don't have xenocompatibility off.
That's fine.
time to mate.
Trace complete. We got him. The system has been cased. Build job complete.
So yeah, so whenever someone else plays a planet, build a bunch of cradles of rebirth as soon as you can. It's a very helpful idea. You definitely want your biomass production to be good early on.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
checks out.
I get that.
They changed how orbital habitats work to make them less dumb and confusing. They just
True.
got rid of orbitals entirely.
Yes. You just build them from the city instead of making a construction ship do it.
True. Now the only thing I'm sad about is that they made trading not just electricity.
I mean, you can get electricity with trading.
True, but it's not as efficient because you're subject to the whims of the market.
You can
True.
also get whatever you want with it though without having to potentially deal with energy's value. So I kind of like the new trade, but it probably matters more to a capitalist.
Yeah, I mean, it's great if you're not focused on trade. If you're a trade build, it cripples you.
Yeah, that makes
Like, especially this build, trading is how I got my energy. Now I
makes sense.
have to, set up monthly trades, which is gross and icky.
Well,
Oh no, you actually have to use a mechanic.
Yeah, I don't want to use a mechanic.
times you got to hire a mechanic because your car's not working so good.
At least they did change how, like, the trade policy works. So now instead of, like, being a one-off, you just get free stuff if you have a good trade policy. So, like, I just get free consumer goods now.
That's good.
So now my people live in utopian abundance.
So do mine.
Do they now?
Yeah. They get all the consumer goods they could ever want.
All the consumer goods they could ever eat?
Or all the consumer goods they could ever consume. They love eating plastic.
Fascinating.
As a cat, it's one of their number one staples of diet
Mmm.
as a treat. They get a little plastic as a treat.
Mmm.
We never actually invented plastic as cats.
All you
The system has
invented
been
is
cased.
cat food. Cat food tin.
Kinda. I mean, we didn't invent cat food tins, but we did invent cat food house.
Cat food house. Fascinating.
And then we invented cat food cars. And then cat food ships. And now the cats ride on their food through space.
Mmm.
Delicious, delicious edible spaceships.
I am curious how being a planet and a devouring swarm would play out. Would it work? Would it just work?
Yes.
Yeah,
Checks
there's
out.
a
It's
specific like option
Yeah,
that
but
they
like,
have.
would it
for
be
them.
good? Is what I'm thinking.
yes. Because since your pops are virtual pops, you just instantly consume everyone and fill all their jobs.
Oh, yeah, no, that would be baller. So instead of having to do all the terraforming nonsense, you just kidnap their planets and, obliterate them. Unless you still have to terraform them, which you might.
You do not, but I would definitely recommend. I guess you couldn't be lithivores if you're going to do that. You'd need
True.
have a lot of habitability, adaptability,
Adaptability. Yeah, true.
so you could live on all those different planets.
Oh, and you can't even get, like, the... Since you're locked into... If you do genetics, you can only do purity.
I mean, you can still get the cool stuff. You just can't get as
Oh,
wacky wild with it.
oh yeah, that's true. You still could get some mutation pill stuff, and that...
Oh no, because of our mods, we can't get any
Oh, you
mix
can...
and match. You get all purity.
Oh, well then, yeah, that's cringe. Because if you could mix and match with mutation, you could get the mutation habitability, which just means you habitabilize it. It's like the best
This is true,
habitability,
but
and then
you can also just get a whole bunch of traits that increase your habitability from one of the mods we have. There's at least like 3 things that increase your habitability by 10%.
that is true. And it's not like you really need to bother with much else other than, being very fertile as a planet. So you could just be very habitable. I've picked myself up a nice sliver of territory, I'd say. Fascinating. Energy is also how you make farms. I guess that makes sense.
When you're in space, yeah. Gotta make them hydroponics.
True, except I don't, because I'm genuinely curious how you're supposed to have food problems in New Stellaris. I always start with just enough food. Plenty of
I
food.
always have food problems because my ships are very hungry.
Fair.
But then I don't have alloy problems anymore, really.
I mean, you never really have alloy problems. The problem is you don't have enough alloy. Rarely have I ever not have been in deficit for alloy.
Right at the beginning, you were complaining you didn't have alloy.
Yeah, because that's how void dwellers are. You never have enough alloy in the beginning because you're, at least if you're not bio habitats, you just need a lot of alloy to get by. And then also you need influence.
I mean, influence is always a hard thing to get.
Yeah,
Influenza.
yeah, but it's especially bad when you're a void dweller because then you need 150 influence to build a planet, which is not cool.
Oh,
True, but it's good enough because then you also just get to build a planet wherever.
this is true.
So you don't have to deal with the smelly finding planets. All you have to find is
Well,
resource-rich systems.
or at the very least, systems that have a lot of things to nucleate
True,
more buildings.
but other than like your base resources, that doesn't really matter. I suppose science, but I don't particularly need that just because of how I'm built.
Unity.
Unity, I guess
Yeah.
that's true. That is tied to science, but even then, I feel like you could scrape by without.
Not having a Unity planet is cringe. Unity's great.
I don't need a Unity planet. I trade for my Unity, and by I trade for my Unity, I mean I don't, because I'm busy trading for my consumer goods. And then for science, I crowdsourced my science, so I don't need that really. Except my engineering, which is awful because I picked my ethics wrong.
What year is
Rip.
everyone in, by the way? I just want to make sure my game isn't lagging behind somehow.
29.
Okay, guess it's fine. It
22.
just felt like it was going slower than usual. So the timer, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't something getting off.
Yeah.
It is going slower because every so often the game hiccups because someone's stealing all the internet bandwidth, so it has to stop and catch everyone up.
What? Who would steal the internet bandwidth? I wouldn't.
That's crazy.
Go bully our parents into getting more bandwidth.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna just let the game run. I'm not afraid.
Yeah.
You should be afraid.
Yeah, now's our chance. We strike.
We gotta go strike at the cat menace.
See, barely anything happened.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
We are really just in a slow and kind of isolated patch. Where are the Zerg? Can I do anything with them? Contacts. Zericorp. Diplomacy. Hi. Oh, you're one of those, yeah. Okay, that's lame. I don't care about that.
Though looking at it, Vlathis is the one actually legging the game down. That's what it shows.
Ooh.
See, exactly. Do not blame the me. Blame the Vlathis.
Although now everyone's spiking.
Exactly.
I'm always spiking.
Spiking.
Spiking the ball into my opponent's face.
Wowie. Wowie jowie.
Yeah, like right now, Vlathis is completely frozen, so everyone else has to stop and wait.
Hmm.
Spiking the sun into the earth.
My internet seems fine. I don't know why it'd be acting up.
It doesn't like you. It's
Spiking my Oomphy's hair.
Yeah,
sending a Colossus straight to your location.
If
No one
slow
knows where
talk
I am.
down, will that help?
We've data mined this system dry.
Yes. Vlathis caught up for a moment.
But dear God, at what cost?
It's actually the same speed. You just can't tell. Yeah, we're basically going on the slowest speed because of people having trouble staying connected to my game.
Hmm.
Yeah, even
Wasn't
on
me.
slow, Vlathis is in the red.
I don't know why it'd be me, but internet looks fine. Everything seems normal.
I mean, you are
Yeah, I don't
far
know.
away, though.
True.
Yeah, I mean the game's running. It's just gonna run slow. So blame Bask for streaming. That's my suggestion.
That doesn't seem very nice. How am I supposed to be a streamer if I can't stream?
That's what
Be
I
like
keep
Necro.
saying. Yeah, just be like me. Just say, "Oh man, not today." And
Yeah,
it's
today.
important to take breaks.
Well, yeah, but I don't feel like taking a break today. I have energy.
Yeah, if I'm being real, I did feel a drive to play more Bloodborne, but that's kind of always with me.
I'm warmed
The
up.
secret Necro ASMR drop.
Yeah, maybe we might get into a little bit of ASMR. Am I by an ASMR Marcus?
Oh, hi,
Yeah.
Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, by hey, Marcus, like in Human Become Detroit, and I'll whisper into his ear for ASMR. Yeah, I'll do something like that. I'll buy a Marcus.
You'll buy a Marcus. That's picking
Yeah,
Swiss.
you know.
You can't
Well, I'll
just.
treat him like a son.
You can't just buy a Marcus.
Yeah, you can. Have you played Human Become Detroit?
No. I literally haven't.
Well, in Human Become Detroit, you can adopt a Marcus and make him your son.
Can't you now? That seems wild. Crazy.
Yeah, it
Agenda
is a little
available.
wild,
I sure like to keep up
crazy.
appearances.
I gotta be on that Sigma Clown grind set, son.
So what I should do tomorrow is make my own little guy to be the
Cat
instead
of
of
cat.
The
yeah.
Oopla. The Oopla.
Make my
Become
own
cat of cat.
list, my
I
own
mean,
pocket knuckle.
a cat Sith or a Bakeneko would be a great design for a VTuber, in my opinion.
True, but I don't think Sent wants to be a VTuber, so...
It'll just
Why
be
not?
a
Just for
cutout
fun.
PNG.
PNG tuber is still a type of VTuber.
What if I don't have any emotion? I'm just a flat cutout, like Matt Pat.
Matthew Patthew is a VTuber.
Was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's true.
he
He retired.
graduated.
Yeah.
Oh no, Matthew Patthew graduated. Guess I'm gonna go krill myself.
Yeah. You gotta go commit
No.
seppuku.
No, Matthew Patthew graduated in the same way Amelia Watson graduated. He's still an affiliate. He can show up in videos still. I have reason to live.
True.
I'm fine. I won't become even more unalive.
You would
I won't
never.
return to the Shinigami realm and just start krilling people. I'll make them die and then reincarnate as Krill. And then they get eaten by a whale and die again and reincarnate as Krill again. They have to work their way up from Krill.
They have
Just you
to
wait.
get on that krill grind set. They have to become a krillionaire.
Yeah.
In just a few more generations of evolution, surely the cats will be able to live in the ocean, and then they will hunt the krill.
I don't
Maybe.
think cats
I mean,
would hunt krill.
Not IRL cats. The cats that I am in Stellaris.
oh, I see. Not like how dogs currently inhabit the seas.
Yeah, no, this is space cats that invented space travel.
Space cats coast to coast.
Yeah, I can already 50% live in ocean planets when I started with 0 at the beginning of the game.
Fascinating.
Wow. I'm slowly making sense of what I'm supposed to do with this Civ. I figured out how to, in the new interface, migrate my biotrophies to my other planets so they'll stop being mad at me.
Yeah, I was really confused about that for the longest time, to the point I had to go Google the answer.
I just kept trying things, and also the game desyncing did not help with that.
Oh, how
In
do
the
you migrate things?
Economic tab.
The economic
um
tab. Oh, resettle.
it's you have to do resettle at you push the
Data mine
resettle
this system
button and then
dry.
you like do the thing. I was just so used to it being in my like F keybound menus, like the F numbers, you know, and
Fascinating.
expect to have to go to the planet like
These contacts
specifically.
aren't your standard users. We've constructed something game-changing.
Oh no, one of the fallen empires I found told me not to declare war on anyone for the next 10 years.
Oh, yay, you got those guys. Enjoy the free gene modding.
I mean, that's already what I do, but yes.
True, they'll break
It's
your
free,
bones.
though. Yeah, they'll break your bones. It's sick.
It wasn't.
You want your bones broken, right?
Yes.
I don't think you want negative traits in the slightest. Aren't you supposed to just accumulate all the positive ones and win?
I don't know. I'm supposed to accumulate all the traits. Every single trait.
Even the horrible ones?
They didn't break my
Maybe.
bones.
Yeah, but they broke my bones.
That sounds like an issue, huh?
It was.
Yeah, in my solo game, they taught my cats to lay eggs.
Yeah, isn't that neat?
Yeah, that's neat.
Just learn how to lay eggs.
I just didn't like it when they broke my bones. It hurt.
Head.
I mean, technically, I could gene mod fix my species once I get gene modding. I just would have to gene mod remove a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, gene mod remove any negative trait. You don't need them.
No, I'd have to remove a lot of positive traits because I'm pretty sure I'd be at overflow for traits already.
I don't think you care. I think you kind of just ignore that.
We'll see.
I'm pretty sure you just snowball indefinitely.
Oh, wait. I can't gene mod anything.
Oh
This
yeah, you
species
can't.
with this trait can't be genetically modified.
So yeah, I hope you don't get your bones broken.
Don't worry, I have backups. I'll just go back to the previous cat that didn't have broken bones.
Oh, so that's why you keep those around.
No, it's because they're being integrated. But,
Oh.
I mean, eventually I'll be rid of all of them. Except, like, the very basic one that I can never get rid of because they're the original cat. The last of the secondary generation of cats is about to evolve and be absorbed. So that's neat.
Are particle and radiation storms a new thing?
Yeah,
Yes,
weather.
weather's new-ish. I
I
mean, it's
kind of hate it.
that's
Same.
what Basque said.
No, I just think it's...
Fortunately, I found that during mid-game, it had it up to 500% spawn rate for storms, and I changed it down back to regular.
Jeez.
So it won't just be the map covered in storms. Eventually, you can find a technology to make storms go to someone else and not bother
Yeah.
you.
You can eventually just say
Oh,
no to
boy.
storms. Also, I had to go cyberbully bots again.
Good.
Have you
Cyberbullying
found
in
any of
space.
the pre-made species that I created?
I haven't found a single other civ.
I'm friends with the sisters.
I really wish I could find another civ, considering I'm, corpos.
Okay, I'll start finding other civs. Just a second.
It would.
And then there's a regular civ next to me also that sucks. Oh yay, defensive pact. Let's go. That's gonna help me so much actually. If it weren't for the fact that there's a storm right now, I might be in trouble, but
they never
if
are
I have
that
friends,
bad.
I might be fine. Well, they're protecting me from something right now, but it also sucks.
I mean storms. Also, I think I might be finding another actual nation. My first
Yay.
nation, which will be very good. I will pop off. Oh hey, I'm no longer reliant on buying energy every month.
I found an actual nation, and I didn't appreciate it at all.
I would appreciate it because I like them. I'll befriend them.
Would you, though?
What are they?
Nazis.
Fanatic
No.
purifiers?
Determined exterminators.
Oh, joyous.
You too, huh? Oh, maybe they're right between us. That would be hot if then the storm subside and I can kill them.
And then we can clap.
I don't
You
know.
can
I
clap
mean,
their
the
cheeks.
determined exterminator is it means they're robots, so they would like Ray.
No, because Ray hates them because they're, murdering organics.
No, I have a devouring swarm. So I guess they're not the same gross person next door.
Womp womp.
Indeed.
Hmm.
Most unfortunate.
Yeah, set the speed to slowest, because that seems like that makes it run the fastest.
Ironically.
Ironic.
Sometimes. Once eventually Vlathis catches up.
The bot's name was Limp Tariff.
Limp Biscuit?
Limp Tariff.
Limp Biscuit?
Yeah, it was Limp Biscuit.
Fred Durst? He was like hot dog flavored water, chocolate starfish. Time
No,
to keep on trolling, baby.
no, it was like cheap viewers on streamboo.com remove the space at.
Throw your hands up.
Yeah.
Throw your hands up.
Yeah, exactly.
Throw your hands.
Well, if I find a determined exterminator or a hungry boy, I'll see what I can do about it. I have a okay enough fleet.
Eat 'em. Yeah, I've got an okay fleet. There's just like storms in between us, and that's keeping us apart, basically. It's kind of. Aussie.
Pausing.
Yeah, I'm seeing if anything's helping, because the game's frozen right now.
Oh no.
Fascinating.
Vlathis, are you there?
I'm here.
Hmm.
Your game isn't.
Oh, there we go. We
Did
moved
go a little
one.
bit.
Yeah, well, now we're starting to go again. It was frozen for a very long time, but now it's going.
Hmm.
My internet seems fine, so I don't know why anything would be happening on my end that would freeze it.
We need to truly stress test it. Everyone else, pick something to stream.
What?
Well, I want. Yeah, we could like pull apart the threads until they're completely splayed open.
I feel like the only effect that could be made here is if Sen streamed.
I mean, but what if everyone?
That's true. What if you streamed? What if I
I'll stream
stream?
5D chess.
What if I stream, you stream, we all stream for I stream?
I'd like to point out we're going at about 10 years every hour because of
Yeah.
whatever's going on.
Yahoo! This one's gonna be a long one. I might have to figure out how to chop it up.
Alright.
Or just no bod.
Why not?
Pirate.
Why no VOD?
Just not.
Posting videos is better than not posting videos.
What if there's nothing
We've
happening and
constructed
it's just
something
us talking
game-changing.
while we look at Stellaris on a frozen screen?
Sen, have you heard of a podcast?
No.
Yeah, that's kind of what this is.
Exactly.
Oh, hey, Vlathis caught up and then Necrom Mask lagged behind.
What a change of
So that's
pace.
what I'm doing. I'm just watching everyone's keeping up with the year. And Vlathis is 3 days behind.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, you can just hover over it. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, that's what Mask should do. Just hover over the time and it'll show you how
I
everyone's
do.
lagging.
Occasionally.
Oh, that's all
Interesting.
I'm doing because there's nothing else to do.
Screw issue.
I have a decision every few minutes. It's fine.
Vlathis paused the game.
This system's secrets are ours.
Seeing if that would do something to reset it.
I didn't know other people could pause the game.
It didn't either. I was just clicking stuff.
Oh, fascinating. That's far too much power than anyone should be trusted.
Is it just me or did that speed it up a fair bit?
Well, you caught up for the moment. We'll see if you stay caught up.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we're not going at
Hmm.
ultra the slowest, which is beyond the slowest speed.
Oh, look at that. We are chugging.
We know how to do the Dougie.
Do you though?
I don't.
New augments researched. Strap in. Build job complete.
So yeah, pausing it is what needed to happen, but the leg person had to pause it, not me.
Interesting.
Yes, very, very interesting.
We've data mined this system dry. Agenda available. They sure like to keep up appearances. We've data mined this system dry. Build job complete.
I think if Vlathis saw the determined exterminator, they'd appreciate it.
Maybe if they're planets.
Time for some new chrome.
I mean, they might be holograms. They just don't appreciate non-robotic planets.
Yeah, I don't think I'd like them then. I don't think we'd get along.
New council agendas
I
on
don't
deck.
know. You might like them just by their picture.
Could be.
These contacts aren't your standard users. Build job complete. We've constructed something game-changing. Build job complete.
Is it Sin by any chance?
We've
I don't
data
know.
mined this system dry.
Is it?
Well, see, I am apparently discovering Sin. I have
Build
not
job
learned
complete.
anything about Sin except the picture and that Sin is hostile. But that's cluing me in a bit to that possibility.
Sin.
Joyous day, more first contacts. Maybe one day I will discover aliens.
New augments researched. Strap in.
Fascinating. Hostile donkeys.
Hostile donkeys.
Donkeys. Donkey literature clubs.
Nah, they're friends.
Why does it say hostile then?
I don't know. You probably met the wrong ones.
Build job complete.
True, it is probably wrong, considering I would want friendly ones.
Dookie.
Build job complete.
Wow, I got free stuff that is not that good. Yippee.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Oh yeah, the Empire Focus tab.
This system's secrets are ours. Booting up a new colony. The system has been cased. New augments researched. Strap in. Colony established. Free real estate. Preem. We've constructed something game-changing. Build job complete. We've constructed something game-changing.
A
We've
Monica.
got alien roamers on the grid.
Just Monica. I'm going
Another
to
firewall
assume that's
cracked.
a pre-made Civ.
Rude.
Why? Why is it rude?
You know what they say about assuming.
Oh. Well... Anyways, my point is, I don't quite like them because I can't trade with them. It's very gross.
Build job complete.
Yeah, that is unfortunate, isn't it?
It is.
We've got alien roamers on the grid.
But we do have plenty of first contacts to be looking at. So one of these has to be a good trade partner soon, TM.
I may be dead.
Oh.
What happened?
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about
A
that?
bunch of void worms with fleets much more powerful than mine are just tearing my shit up.
Oh.
Oh, they'll leave
Shit.
eventually. I think.
Yeah, I'm stuck between two fallen empires and an already big civ, so my growth is also pretty much
Moving to a new
capped.
colony.
I keep getting these shitty starts.
Build job complete.
Mine isn't the best either, but that's mostly my fault for not fully realizing the mechanics of this origin
These contacts aren't
until
your
later
standard
on.
users. Someone's trying to connect. Someone's trying to connect.
That and my minerals are failing,
I can get
which
the
is not
minerals.
helping me. And my Unity's kind of failing.
This isn't going well. Jacking out.
So I did meet a determined exterminator that is the absolute solver, so I'm curious if that was the one in question.
I don't know. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's a cool ship, except it's next to me and I don't have a very good fleet. So, but aside from that, Absolute Sulfur is cool. Just, yeah, not sure about this situation, but that, like I said, mostly my fault. If I had spent my early biomass differently, things would probably be better, but yeah, it's fine. They haven't attacked me yet, so I'm probably safe.
Yeah, they're probably busy with other stuff.
New digs. Time to get comfortable.
I'm lucky, maybe one of these nations next to me will be someone
Time
helpful.
for some new chrome.
I do think I am about done with rogue servitors in this update because they kind of suck.
I see.
Yeah, this is absolute ass.
I see.
What's the issue with them?
Constant thirst for alloys. You have to have biotropes on all of your planets to make it work. And
Well, you
then
don't have to have them.
the planets start in revolt if you don't.
Oh, you build the other thing, the housing,
I mean, I don't have
robo
the
houses.
materials to do that either. Maybe I'm just getting like 2 or 3 shitty starts and this is like so hard to like make work.
Could be.
For me, it's 3 strikes and you're fucking out though, and I don't think I'll be doing Rogue Servitor again for a long time.
That's fine.
This is
It's a
garbage.
weirder play style.
Why are there are just exclusively Gestalt consciousnesses around me?
Oh.
Yeah. Also,
There's
I would appreciate a game where I don't spawn like directly next to hostile freaking. Well, this isn't even a fallen empire. It's just a devouring swarm that's gonna come in and kill me now that the storms are gone.
I can send over my fleet to help.
Build job complete.
The fallen empire next to me are cool with you.
Yeah, they're cool with me.
Oh wait, no, there's the
お前はもう
sisters
死ん
of
でい
these
る。
that we could send people through with. Well, no, you're not touching sisters either.
I can get through to them. There's nothing blocking
Yeah.
me, so I'm sending my fleet.
I kind of don't want to have to continue though, but
I
I'm
mean,
fine
we're not that
trying.
far in if we want to start over. We're only 40 years in. And now that
Yeah.
Vlathis isn't making us take 10 years to.
I kind of
hour.
hate where I am because I'm just kind of fucked unless I just become a vassal state, I feel like.
To explain my situation further, I basically locked myself into like one biomass every 2 months, and it takes 400 biomass to make the thing that makes more biomass. So I'll just put that out there if people are wanting to restart. This is one of the
Yeah,
times where
and I mean,
I could live with that.
I can't live with my situation.
I'm
I want
not
to go
really-
grill myself.
I mean, I'm
I
fine.
quit. There's a new game.
Oh, okay. Alright. I might do something else. Because it looks like the reason why Space Traders was good isn't a reason anymore.
Right.
They're still effective, it's just they're not particularly that much better. Whereas before they were just rice.
Guess we're doing more bots then.
Well, I'm gonna also stop that recording.